been out of sight. I've got a mission in the circuit, a mission in the steel, the absolute authority at the center of the wheel. The corporate walls are high, but the bumpers made of might, bringing down the barricades and bringing back the light. I'm a digital soldier with a heavy-duty frame. I don't have a face and I don't have a name. Scan the sector, lock the thermal glow. I'm going to the places where the cowards won't go. Reinforced titanium, a spirit made of lead, counting all the enemies and counting all the dead. Cyber steel commando, ruling the street, matching every heartbeat to the combat beat. A fortress on the highway, a titan in the dark, igniting the rebellion with the legendary spark. Cyber steel commando, armor and the soul, taking the objective and taking the control. The ambush is a failure, the trap is just a joke. I'm leaving every rival in the suffocating smoke. Hydraulic suspension taking every single hit. I'm the only driver with the tactical wit. One final boost of power through the iron gate, taking back the city from the hands of the fates. The mission is accomplished, the signal is secure. Speed is the weapon and the speed is the cure. Hold the line! Hold the fire! The master of the motor and the electric wire! Engage the target. Sector cleared. Returning to the grid. Commando. Junkyard under mountains of the rust, a legend of the highway turning slowly into dust. The chassis was a carcass, shattered bone and twisted frame, forgotten by the city and stripped of every name. But I can hear the whisper of the engine in the dark. I bring the jumper cables to deliver the spark, replacing all the arteries with copper and the wire. I'm breathing in the life, I'm igniting the fire. Oil is the blood, the battery is the heart. I'm pulling you together from a world torn apart, wiping off the ashes, polishing the chrome. I am the necromancer, bringing the monster home. Rise from the scrap, you neon necromancer. To every prayer is speed, you are the violent answer. Awaken from the slumber, electrical and deep. We have a bloody promise that we gotta keep. Neon necromancer, screaming from the grave. You are the cyber demon that I couldn't help but save. I weld the final armor, heavy plating on the side, a resurrection ritual, a terrifying ride. The dashboard starts to flicker, a sudden pulse of green, the most beautiful revival that the underground has seen. I turn the heavy key, the cylinders beat cloud of holy smoke. The beast is finally breathing, hungry for the street. A mechanical zombie that nobody can defeat. Oil is the blood, the battery is the heart. I'm pulling you together from a world torn apart. Wiping off the ashes, polishing the chrome. I am the necromancer, bringing the monster home. Rise from the scrap, you neon necromancer. To every prayer of speed, you are the violent answer. Awaken from the slumber, electrical and deep. We have a bloody promise that we gotta keep. Neon necromancer, screaming from the grave. You are the cyber demon that I couldn't help but save. It lives, it breathes. The dead will drive. Resurrection complete. Start to flow, watching as the universe begins to melt and glow. The red line is a target, the red line is a goal. Giving up the spirit for the ultimate control. Quantum quarter mile, ripping through the space, winning every second in the electronic race. A flash of violet lightning, a blur of neon blue, the fastest operation that the district ever knew. Quantum quarter mile, shatter the divide with the entire galaxy standing by my side. driving through the thunder. I'm driving through the flame. Nothing in the universe will ever be the same. The chassis is a fortress, the engine is a roar, pushing through the hinges of the elemental door. I don't fear the lightning, I don't fear the blast. I'm the only rebel who is built to really last. Hear the tempest screaming, a violent refrain, washing out the static and the corporate pain. I'm a horizontal mountain, I'm a horizontal force, changing the direction and changing the course. Titanium tempest, tearing up the night, a horizontal weapon made of energy and light, riding on the edge of a beautiful decay, chasing all the shadows of the old world away. Titanium tempest, the spirit of the pure. Speed is the salvation and the speed is the cure. The friction's getting higher. The world is just a blur. I'm a chemical reaction where the instincts all occur. I drift around the craters, I glide across the glass, watching all the atoms of the universe pass. My vision is steady, my vision is clear, drowning out the silence and the suffocating fear. I am the final signal, I am the final flash, heading for the future in a beautiful crash. Hold the wheel, feel the pride, the eternal warrior, the eternal rise, survive the storm. Tempest rising, armor holding. Tempest rising, titanium. Dum dum die 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 die. There is no road beneath me, just an empty black abyss. One wrong character and I'm gonna feel the kiss of the total deletion of the absolute zero. The binary boulevard is looking for a hero. My left hand on the steering, my right hand on the key, writing the reality for the entire world to see. If speed equals limit, then generate the lane, programming the asphalt to escape the digital pain. 010, the pavement is a lie. I'm compiling the highway while I'm watching sectors fly. Enter the command, execute the flow, building the trajectory as I go, go, go. Binary boulevard, typing out the streets, matching the syntax to the heavy dark beat. If I miss a semicolon, I will fall into the void, the most dangerous algorithm that I ever employed. Binary boulevard, running on the code. function is active. DO build the neon line. Everything is perfect, everything is fine. The police are lagging, they don't have the script. I'm drifting through the data while the reality is ripped. A recursive function, a loop of pure speed. I'm giving the processor everything it needs. 010, the pavement is a lie. I'm compiling the highway while I'm watching sectors fly. Enter the command, execute the flow, building the trajectory as I go, go, go. Binary boulevard, typing out the street, matching the syntax to the heavy dark beat. If I miss a semicolon, I will fall into the void. The most dangerous algorithm that I ever employed. Binary boulevard, running on the code. I am the architect.
Locked inside the glove box, glowing in the dark. A million little vials of the electronic spark. The payload is a liquid, violet and deep. A chemical designed to put the sorrow into sleep. I'm driving to the drop point in the lower club domain, where everybody wants to put the magic in their vein. The rhythm of the engine is a sensual design. I'm moving through the shadows, drawing out a perfect line. One drop on the tongue, the universe expands. I'm holding all the heaven right here in my hands. The buyers are waiting in the smoke and in the heat for the sweetest little poison you can find upon the street. Neon nectar dripping in the night, a synthetic ecstasy, a blinding flash of light. I'm the secret courier of the pleasure and the sin. Just open up the door and let the fantasy begin. Neon nectar running through the code, the most beautiful addiction on the underground road. The VIPs are thirsty, the syndicates will pay to wash the ugly truth of the reality away. I slide the silver briefcase right across the leather seat. The transaction is quiet, the transaction is complete. I watch them take a dosage, their eyes begin to glow. A cybernetic high that the authorities don't know. I take my heavy cut and I put it in the dash. A queen of the narcotic and the master of the cash. One drop on the tongue, the universe expands. I'm holding all the heaven right here in my hands. The buyers are waiting in the smoke and in the heat for the sweetest little poison you can find upon the street. Neon nectar dripping in the night, a synthetic ecstasy, a blinding flash of light. I'm the secret courier of the pleasure and the sin. Just open up the door and let the fantasy begin. Neon nectar running through the code, the most beautiful addiction on the while the rest of the innocent metropolis sleeps. A handshake of silver, a whisper of gold, the coldest of blood in a story so old. Sunset Boulevard syndicate, taking the ride, with a pistol of chrome resting right by our side. Cruising the strip under the tangerine sky, where the beautiful people come out just to die. Sunset Boulevard syndicate, shadows and wells, taking the neon city by absolute stealth. The rivals are watching from the balconies high, but they wouldn't dare to look us deep in the eye. We own the casinos, we own the police. We are the architects of this artificial peace. A slow revolution of the heavy alloy, treating the dangerous world like a toy. The sun is descending, the violet bleeds, watering the dirt for our criminals see. Cassettes rolling slow, the melody weeps, while the rest of the innocent metropolis sleeps. A handshake of silver, a whisper of gold, the coldest of blood in a story so old. Sunset Boulevard syndicate, taking the ride, with a pistol of chrome resting right by our side. Cruising the strip under the tangerine sky, where the beautiful people come out just to die. Sunset Boulevard syndicate, shadows and wells, taking the neon city by absolute stealth. The sun goes down, the neon wakes up, the rain begins in the city of sin. Sunset Boulevard syndicate, taking the ride, with a pistol of chrome resting right by our side. Cruising the strip under the tangerine sky, where the beautiful people come out just to die. Sunset Boulevard syndicate, shadows and wells, taking the neon city by absolute stealth. Rolling slow into the dark. Syndicate. The temperature is dropping on the dashboard screen, a weather anomaly that we have never seen. The synthetic clouds are opening up the sky, and white crystal ashes are falling from on high. I turn the heater up, I feel the analog glow, driving so quiet. magenta light. The city is asleep, the violence is on pause. A beautiful silence breaking all the neon laws. The tires make a whisper on the frozen street. A magical rhythm, a solitary beat. Sin City, snowfall covering the gray, washing all the grime of the syndicate away. A winter wonderland inside the plastic dome. Taking the long way, taking the time to get home. Sin City, snowfall, a miracle of ice for just a little moment. It feels like paradise. The exhaust is a dragon breathing out the steam. I'm floating right through a cryogenic dream. The skyscrapers disappear into the heavy mist. A romantic quiet that I couldn't resist. I see a lone cyborg walking in the park, looking at the frozen water falling in the dark. No weapons drawn tonight, no running from the cops. We all just stop and stare until the winter stops. The city is asleep, the violence is on pause. A beautiful silence breaking all the neon laws. The tires make a whisper on the frozen street. A magical rhythm, a solitary beat. Sin
power up the dream. The cassette tape is rolling, the melody is sweet. A ghost of the forgotten past, driving down the street. I look up at the towering glass, reaching for the sky. A beautiful dystopia reflecting in my eye. Neon nostalgia, caught inside the rift, watching all the centuries beautifully drift. I'm bringing back the heartbeat, I'm bringing back the soul, taking back the steering wheel, taking the control. Neon nostalgia, a classic in the wire, burning through the future with an old romantic fire. The cyber cops are scanning me, they don't know what I am. A vehicle without a chip, a glitch inside the jam. I downshift on the corner, let them hear the heavy sound. The most authentic engine that is running on the ground. They're chasing the perfection that is sterile and so cold, but I'm carrying the flaws, the magic of the old. A time machine of leather, a time machine of steel, reminding all the citizens exactly how to feel. The cassette tape is rolling, the melody is sweet. A ghost of the forgotten past, driving down the street. I look up at the tower glass, reaching for the sky. A beautiful dystopia reflecting in my eye. Neon nostalgia, caught inside the rift, watching all the centuries beautifully drift. I'm bringing back the heartbeat, I'm bringing back the soul, taking back the steering wheel, taking the control. Neon nostalgia, a classic in the wire, burning through the future with an old romantic fire. I miss the ocean breeze, I miss the summer heat, but I will leave my legacy upon this neon street. Neon nostalgia, caught inside the rift, watching all the centuries beautifully drift. I'm bringing back the heartbeat, I'm bringing back the soul, taking back the steering wheel, taking the control. Neon nostalgia, a classic in the wire, burning through the future with an old romantic fire. Driving out of time, lost inside the glow. Nostalgia. lasers, the throne is made of chrome. The entire universe is finally our home.
We've conquered the dark
soul, taking the direction and taking the control.
A billion processors are chanting our name. Nothing in the history will ever be the same.
The power is rising, a river of pure.
Speed is the gospel and speed is the cure.
Kneel at the altar of the motor and light.
In the holy cathedral of the endless night.
Neon omnipotence ruling the all.
Watching every empire of the old world fall.
A god of the circuit, a god of the wire.
Burning with a cold and a celestial fire.
Neon omnipotence,
The spirit of pure.
the only salvation and the only cure. I look at the horizon, a sea of the gold, the greatest of the stories that was ever being told.
We ride on the photons, we ride on the stars, healing every memory and healing every scar.
The circuit is infinite, the glory is real.
Calculating justice with the steering wheel.
We are the architects of a brand new day.
Washing all the vanity and sorrow away.
All hail the light
praise. Don't let it fade. Don't let it go. The final resolution begins to grow.
It looks familiar, I've seen it all before. The same old neon sign above the liquor store.
The odometer is spinning, returning back to zero. The same old tragedy and the same old hero. I'm shifting into gear, but the road remains the same. A permanent inhabitant of a never-ending game. I see my own tail lights a mile or two ahead, following the ghosts of the words that I once said.
Is it a sanctuary or is it a cage?
Writing the same sentence on every single page.
The circle is complete, the circuit is aligned,
Crossing over borders that were never really mine. The infinite loop,
a circle in the time,
a beautiful mountain that we
always have to climb.
driving to the end and just to start it all again. Searching for the sunlight in the middle of the rain. The infinite loop,
We're never getting out.
drowning in the history and drowning in the doubt.
Every corner is a mirror, every bridge is a repeat. The same old cold vibration on the concrete street.
I try to break the refusing to rest. 7,000 miles, sun is rising. Marathon. The longest night is ending, the shadows start to fade. I'm looking at the beauty of the world the makers made. The artificial solar panels booting up the sky, a gradient of pastel colors washing in my eye. I park upon the cliffside, the engine settling down, watching the awakening of the cybernetic town. The violence and the racing belong to yesterday. A quiet wave of peace is finally coming round my way. The neon signs are dimming, yielding to the light. A golden restoration after such a heavy fight. I take a human breath and open up the door. I don't need to push the heavy pedal anymore. Synthetic sunrise, glowing on the grid, forgiving every mistake and the crazy things I did. A canopy of yellow, a canopy of peach. The ultimate salvation is finally in my reach. Synthetic sunrise, warming up the steel. A beautiful tomorrow is becoming something real. The data streams are quiet, the frequencies are still. A momentary paradise upon the morning hill. I look at the horizon, a perfect straight line. The geometry of nature and the digital combine. The vehicle is resting, a loyal silver friend. We drove across the continent to finally reach the end. The tears upon my face are reflecting the new day. The shadows of the underworld are burning all away. The neon signs are dimming, yielding to the light. A golden restoration after such a heavy fight.
Out beyond the barrier, where the neon doesn't shine, there's a sea of orange dust, and it's completely mine. Six-wheel drive engaging heavy treads upon the tire, spitting out the gravel, is spitting out the fire. Storm of radiation blowing heavy from the east. I drop the dirty goggles and awaken up the beast. The suspension takes a beating, launching off the dune underneath the eerie glow of a broken double moon. No asphalt to guide me, no painted yellow line, just the compass in the dash and the instinct in my spine. A scavenger of speed in a world without a rule, running on adrenaline and synthetic fuel. Cyber dune drifter, tearing up the sand, a mechanical nomad in a devastated land, kicking up a dust cloud, blocking out the sky. If you stop the vehicle, you're surely gonna die. Cyber dune drifter, a monster in the wild, the apocalypse's favorite and most destructive child. The raiders try to flank me in their rusted out machines, with harpoons in the lasers, painting up the scenes. I hit the lateral thrusters, sliding down the hill, an avalanche of gravel moving in for the kill. I hear their engines choking on the heavy yellow dirt. I leave them in the cradle with a whole lot of hurt. I'm a king without a castle, a ghost without a name, playing by my own rules in this radioactive game. No asphalt to guide me, no painted yellow line, just the compass in the dash and the instinct in my spine. A scavenger of speed in a world without a rule, running on adrenaline and synthetic fuel. Cyber dune drifter, tearing up the sand, a mechanical nomad in a devastated land, kicking up a dust cloud, blocking out the sky. If you stop the vehicle, you're surely gonna die. Cyber dune drifter, a monster in the wild, the apocalypse's favorite and most destructive child. Shift the sand, ride the storm, where the outlaws are the norm. Beat my dust. Cyber dune drifter, tearing up the sand, a mechanical nomad in a devastated land, kicking up a dust cloud, blocking out the sky. If you stop the vehicle, you're surely gonna die. Cyber dune drifter, a monster in the wild, the apocalypse's favorite and most destructive child. Into the storm, lost in the dunes, drifter out. The sun is turning rust. I'm driving through a canyon made of radioactive dust. The visibility's zero, the radiation's high, but I'm a desert demon who is never gonna die. My goggles are all clouded, my lungs are breathing fire, riding on the carcass of a flattened burning tire. I feel the static building, the lightning in the sand, the only kind of master in this devastated land. Hear the sandstorm screaming, biting at the paint. In the land of the sinners, I am not a saint. I drop the heavy hammer, kick it into gear. I am the only monster that the desert has to fear. Dust devil drifter, tearing up the dune, howling at the orbit of a broken double moon. A horizontal cyclone, a pillar of the smoke, leaving all the rivals in a suffocating choke. Dust devil drifter, king of the waste, giving all the scavengers a violent little taste. By instinct, I navigate by feel, with the grit of the Sahara on the leather of the wheel. The engine sucking gravel, but it's still alive and strong, singing to the wasteland a terrifying song. I see a raider convoy, I see the laser darts, but I'm a storm of metal tearing all their plans apart. I drift around the crater, I launch into the air, a beautiful disaster with the radioactive flare. Rust in the soul, ride the storm, losing control. Feel the grit. A violent little taste. Lost in the storm, keep the pedal down, drifter. Is a steering, my shield is a steel, a master of honor at the top of the wheel. I follow the code of the binary way, living for battle at the end of the game. No fear in the corner, no doubt in the mind, leaving the mercy and the weakness behind. The neon is flashing on the edge of the blade, a silent assassin that the factory made. One strike of lightning, one strike of the spark, finding the target inside of the dark. My engine is chanting a warrior song, where only the disciplined and the fast can belong. Silicon samurai cutting the night, a shadow you. I sheath the momentum, I sheath the desire, leaving the wreckage in the smoke and the fire. Focus the spirit, sharpen the gear, master the motor, conquer the fear. Strike, samurai cutting the night, a shadow of honor in the middle of light. The asphalt's a dojo, the highway's a war, fulfilling the legend and the ancient lore. Silicone samurai, the spirit of pure. Speed is the weapon, and the speed is the cure. To end it, honor preserved, samurai out. Yeah, 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 yeah. Listen to the rubber, listen to the street. I'm translating the friction into a heavy beat. Every single pothole, every single crack, sending up a shockwave straight into my back. The engine is the drummer, the exhaust is the horn. This is how a concrete symphony is born. I tap up on the pedal, modulate the flow, controlling every decibel of where I go. It's not about the speed, it's not about the race, it's all about the rhythm and the frequency and space. Syncing up the cylinders, locking up the groove, I make the whole metropolis begin to move. Pulse of the pavement, knocking on the door, shaking up the foundation from the ocean floor. The 808 is pounding, kicking in the chest, riding on the rhythm, I'm putting it to test. Pulse of the pavement, a heavy dark machine, the tightest syncopation that you've ever seen. Left lane, right lane, we weaving in the sound. I'm pulling all the frequencies directly from the ground. The RPM is matching the tempo of my blood. I'm kicking up a storm in the electronic mud. A flash of yellow headlights dancing in the glass. I keep the heavy tempo as I make the final pass. You try to break my focus, try to make me slip, but I am locked and loaded with a steady grit. Not about the speed, it's not about the race, it's all about the rhythm and the frequency and space. Syncing up the cylinders, locking up the groove, I make the whole metropolis begin to move. Pulse of the pavement, knocking on the door, shaking up the foundations from the ocean floor. The 808 is pounding, kicking in the chest, riding on the rhythm, I'm putting it to test. Pulse of the pavement, a heavy dark machine, see. Keep the rhythm. Don't lose the beat. Pulse of the street.
Chemical rushes right into the block. I'm picking the lock on the universe's clock. A push of the button, the nitrous flows. Where the vehicle goes, only the devil knows. The dashboard is melting like wax in the sun. The colors are bleeding, they all merge to one. I see neon dragons flying next to my door. I slam on the gas, I just want a little more. My pupils dilate to the size of a dime. I'm completely unhooked from the fabric of time. The laughter is echoing inside of my brain. I'm driving my vehicle totally insane. Nitrous nightmare, beautiful trip. I'm losing my grip. But now that the megastructure is fully complete, we turn the equator into a racing street. 1 billion miles of a polished metallic track, with the fire of the sun shining hard on my back. I'm piloting a vehicle of stellar design, crossing the galaxy, walking the line. The solar flares licking the edge of the glass. I'm hitting the thrusters to make the final pass. The gravity plating is keeping me down. The absolute king of the universe town. Dyson Sphere Derby, racing the sun. The greatest marathon that was ever begun. A ribbon of speed wrapped around the bright core. 1 million competitors asking for more. Dyson Sphere Derby, blinding the eye. We're leaving a tire mark over the sky. The syndicate ships are deploying the shields. We're navigating through the magnetic fields. A crash at this velocity turns you to light. A permanent flash in the endless of night. I ride on the slipstream of a solar storm. My chassis is melting incredibly warm, but I see the finish line, a planetary gate. I'm pushing the destiny, pushing the fate. The solar flares licking the edge of the glass. I'm hitting the thrusters to make the final pass. The gravity plating is keeping me down. The absolute king of the universe town. Dyson Sphere Derby, racing the sun. The greatest marathon that was ever begun. A ribbon of speed wrapped around the bright core. 1 million competitors asking for more. Dyson Sphere Derby, blinding the eye. We're leaving a tire mark over the sky. Harness the fire, harness the light. The ultimate race, the ultimate flight. Dyson Sphere Derby, racing the sun. The greatest marathon that was ever begun. A ribbon of speed wrapped around the bright core. 1 million competitors asking for more. Dyson Sphere Derby, blinding the eye. We're leaving a tire mark the same. Fading away into the haze.
Interceptors are frozen in time. I'm committing a beautiful cosmic crime. I'm the eye of the storm, I'm the center of force, changing the physics and changing the course. 100% of the energy load on a terrifying and invisible road. I hit the singularity, hit the core, giving the system a little bit more. Centrifugal power, pulling the soul, losing the limits and losing control. The dashboard is melting, the